Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over the wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses, gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, shopping, never having enough. Being in a relationship with a man or a woman mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually, abusing one another, or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about, it's a little carryover from yesterday, and the power of writing and the power of writing letters. And that's how I did the bulk of my healing. I did a lot of writing when I was in rehab, and that's where I began my journaling and doing my gratitude and writing a letter to everybody that I heard and let them know what they mean to me and how much they mean to me. So in therapy, what I do when I work with the attorneys or work with couples or work with individuals, you'd be amazed when I have them write to their ex-wife or their ex-husband. And once they put that letter in the mailbox, everything that was wrong, that bothered them, is completely removed. The power of writing is off the charts. So I'm going to read this letter that I told you about that was so beautiful, and the power of writing, and give you an idea of how to write if you don't know how to write. And this was a very simple letter that brought their marriage back together. They didn't want to change one another. She just wanted to know she was appreciated. Nancy, I am late in formulating this letter, and most certainly late in telling you what a great partner you have been over all our married years. One could not have had more energetic, industrious, hardworking spouse than you have been. You always have contributed in the daily efforts of what you perceive to be your share. You have worked hard during the early years of raising our children while you worked in Pittsburgh and never missed a beat. You prepared in advance at home and at work, and the children seemingly never felt cheated during their early years. You have been reliable in the later years, offering them thoughtful career advice as well as secret funding as needed for their expenses. Unfortunately, you have forgotten that we have the need for security going forward as you hopefully slow down. I am sorry that Jen's house project was funded 75% by you. On the personal side, you have not received the support and credit from me that you deserve. I should have shown more in emotional support and affection that you require. I guess I am not wired that way, but should do more in terms of being thoughtful and expressing that to you. My seemingly wrong assumption that all marriages get to the same point and that spouses eventually coexist is not a good one. Our relationship at the end got to the point where I knew that you were annoyed at me watching sports on the couch at the end of what I thought was my day, my thoughts that, oh God, here she comes. My opinion is that no guy my age does more physical projects and work around the house than I do. By the same token, no woman partner does anywhere near what you do in any given day. Where do we go from here? I would like to see you relax, smile, and laugh. I would like to try and not be so critical of others and to keep quiet at times instead of saying what I think. I would like to do things together, but I am not the only tour director in the house. I know there are times when you like to have the house to yourself, and I have tried to give you that space. I would like to see you golf and have girlfriends to do sports with. I would like you to understand that there is an end to every day and projects and business stops. We do not need to receive all of our daily concerns before bed. We need to watch TV together and not go our separate ways after dinner. I need to give you a hug daily and tell you what nice things you have done. You need to acknowledge that I too have contributed, and it is not just you who do the majority of the heavy lifting. We need to travel and sleep in the same bed. We need to have occasional sex, whatever that is. We need to let Jenny pay her own bills. You need to tell your mother that she's jealous, selfish, and greedy. I need to tell my mother that she is lazy and spoiled. Most importantly, we need to laugh together like we used to and tell each other how much we still care about each other. I love you, Jeff. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, it says everything in a nutshell. So each individual today, if there's somebody that you don't know how to express your emotions, you don't know how to express what's going on, and you don't know how to tell your partner, I want you to write it down and put it in a card. It's profound. It's beautiful. I do it with my husband a lot when there's some things I just can't get out. And when I write it down and give it to him, he holds it dear to his heart because he knows I really thought about it. And what I wrote is really real, and it just didn't come out of nowhere, and it was genuine and sincere. And what it does is bring us closer and closer together. And we have this code in the house. When we're both good, we get pecks here and there that we give each other, like we're both good, we're both happy, we're both in our mojo, we're both acknowledging one another. We're both caring for one another. Those little pecks, those little hugs, those little touches. And when you're in bed at night and you just, touch them before you go to bed, or touch their hand, or touch their heart, or touch their head, says a lot. It means I see you, I feel you, I hear you, I love you. So today I want each and every one of you to work more on your emotions, start getting more vulnerable and raw, and wherever it goes, it goes. Don't ever cheat yourself of that. And remember, don't mistake kindness for weakness. And in the end, you will get the truth. But don't cheat yourself. And that balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work, when we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. The goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, if you have an attitude today, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. Just needed a drink. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing, and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a wonderful saying by the Tao, the Tao. Fill your bowl to the brim and it will spill. Keep sharpening your knife and it will get blunt. Chase after money and security and your heart will never unclench. Care about people's approval and you will be their prisoner. Do your work, then step back. The only path to serenity. The shortest, most profound, powerful statement I have ever heard in my entire life. Beautiful, the Tao. Okay, remember I talked about we're working on the series before I go back to my book and starting all over with my book by Amy Morin, The Things Mentally Tough People Like Me Avoid. And we are on number 6. Mentally tough people do not dwell on the past. Mentally tough people do not dwell on the past. That's a great one. I have a couple that I'm working with. She is incessant about keep bringing up the past, keep bringing up the past, keep punishing her husband for what he did wrong. and she can't see past her nose. Well, he had a break and he walked away last year, and now we're going into the new year. She didn't know what to do with herself. No matter what I said, she wasn't shutting up. So I told him to take a little sabbatical. And he sure did take a sabbatical. She needed to feel what life was. And any of you that decide if your partners, whether it's a man or a woman, cheated or did something you didn't approve of or broke your trust, and you decide to take them back, my sister did. She took her husband back and stopped making him wrong. It's everybody's decisions are individual, and there's no right or wrong decision. But when you do take them back, you can't keep punishing them and bringing up the past. And I did this with my father when I got clean. I told him if he ever brought up the past again, I'm not coming to visit. He stopped bringing up the past. Our relationship just kept on moving forward. When you keep bringing up the past, you cannot move forward. So those of you that keep ruminating and keep bringing up the past, shut it down, write about it, MF it, and let it go. Carry on, just enough already. It needs to stop now. And when you find yourself doing it, put something in your mouth and shut up. So when he took this sabbatical, she begged for him to come back. So they are back together, and so far, my phone has been calm and peaceful. They seem to be doing well. We're doing this one day at a time. And she is going to be able to save her marriage. They are a beautiful couple. They both have so much to offer one another. They're both equally great. They're both equally good looking. They both equally bring stuff to the table. Do you believe that they can ruin this marriage if she does not stop bringing up the past? Because this year he's filing for divorce if it continues. And that's just a fact. We all have our breaking points. We can only take so much. And we all have to set boundaries around the insanity of what human beings do to one another. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. I will take charge of my life and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services with you. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share with everybody you love and respect. The more people we help win, the more we win. 30 days, you're going to say, wow, in 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And I did it in a playlist, so you listen to this in order. Start with number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving all this information. And remember, I want you to have an unbelievable day today. And thank you for listening.